Solana is a mid-position digital money as of now estimated at $40.12 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $16,855,950.096. Over the past beautiful few years, digital forms of money, including Solana, laid out a really impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world and essentially are currently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, products, and unfamiliar monetary standards, forex, which is genuinely huge. A few institutional financial backers even consider crypto as a productive supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy in an unobtrusive way. Retail financial backers and brokers basically are somewhat keen on digital currencies, for example, Sol, since this basically is seemingly the most open monetary market where various resources have the potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a moderately brief timeframe. These profits are out of reach in really different business sectors, which by and large is the motivation behind why most moderate financial backers sort of are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with cryptographic forms of money like Solana, while the groundbreaking ones for the most part commit a huge piece of their funding to this quickly creating resource class. At this specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Solana to the level at $40.12, where it as of now sits. As currently referenced, Sol generally is a mid-positioned cryptographic money since it by possesses the 7th spot in worldwide cryptographic money rankings, the metric that in every practical, not entirely settled by duplicating the in every practical sense, current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource in a for the most part huge manner. On account of Solana, the market capitalization remains at $16,855,950.096. The significance of this boundary will in a real sense made sense of later. Our cost expectation calculation is planned so that it constantly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to furnish our supporters with the most dependable data on the present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to enough explicitly survey the condition of their portfolio and conclude whether it should be reconfigured. Our calculation additionally really focuses on verifiable information, which for the most part is somewhat basic for the really right assessment of both current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its truly present and future course, or so they thought. Underneath you will find key selections of this verifiable information, so you also could have a comprehension of where the Solana market is going. Yesterday, on November 5, Sol really was esteemed at $42.33 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Recall that digital currencies explicitly are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., or so they for the most part thought. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period added up to 2.82% in an unpretentious manner. 7 days prior, on October 30, Solana was exchanged at $32.81 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that near its kind of present situation in a significant manner. On October 6, which was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Sol at $23.42, the cost level that sort of is at the distance of 71.29% from where it presently stands, which is genuinely critical. The cost of Sol and the readings of CVIX generally are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations. Market capitalization is another significant pretty metric that assists merchants with deciding the notoriety of the digital money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities in a really significant manner. It's likewise used to survey the offer that Solana in every practical sense holds inside the extremely whole cryptographic money market in a fundamentally large manner. The equation for the computation of market capitalization explicitly is somewhat basic. The coursing supply of the cash being referred to is increased by its genuinely current cost. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of Sol generally remains at $16,855,950.096, enough to name it the 7th kind of the biggest coin on the digital currency market. Yesterday, on November 5, the market capitalization of Solana remained at $17,776,774,400. 7 days prior, on October 30, the capitalization of Sol was $13,759,125,447, which is genuinely huge. A month prior, on October 6, how much beautiful capital streaming around this very specific market added up to $9,690,573,752. Most digital currency financial backers stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with an essentially certain cryptographic money and its capacity to endure disturbances, which are the normal event on this exceptionally unstable market. The all-out supply of SOL at present stands at 561,772,212 coins. The circling supply of the digital currency under audit is 420,089,201 SOL. This Solana cost forecast wouldn't be most certainly complete without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it is the most certainly metric utilized by essentially all cryptographic money dealers to affirm the strength of the pattern and the feasibility of a market move. For example, assuming the breakout to the potential gain is happening on the rear of the low exchanging volume, there sort of is a fundamentally high likelihood that this move is unreasonable and would bring about a bullish snare. Subsequently, it is vital to essentially dissect the past and the ongoing exchanging volume of SOL requests to comprehend whether this market has a hidden strength. Throughout the course of recent hours, the exchanging volume on the Solana market was enrolled at $893.858,180. Yesterday, on November 5, SOL had an exchanging volume of $1,453,816,560, as opposed to prevalent thinking. 7 days prior, on October 30, the really normal by and large everyday exchanging volume on that market generally added up to $507,474,323. Tomorrow, on November 7, the cost of SOL is anticipated to especially be at $47.43, which is an 18.22% change from where it is exchanged right now. In 7 days, we anticipate that SOL should move to the cost level at $56.82. Rate-wise, it would comprise a 41.62% cost modification. In 30 days, merchants especially are probably going to move Solana to the cost region at $60.62, subsequently moving it by 51.08% from where it has a traction right now, which is very critical. In a half year, we guess that the value activity will compel SOL to migrate to the cost region at $71.88, that would in a real sense comprise a 79.14% shift. In 1 year, the cost of the digital money under survey is supposed to generally balance out around $86.81, that compares to a 116.35% cost change, which in a real sense is very critical. The calculation predicts that in 2 years' time, the cost will combine around $156.02. In rate terms, it will change by 288.84% amazingly. In 3 years, SOL will take a hold at $277.15, which addresses the value change of 590.71%. In 4 years, the cost of Solana will sustain its situation at $471.31 in an extensive value move of 1074.61% from where the cash is by and by standing. At last, in 5 years, SOL will